In this video, we will talk about the history of Afghanistan. Afghanistan, a country located at the crossroads of Central and South Asia, has a long, complex history shaped by its geography and culture. Known as a land where empires rose and fell, Afghanistan has faced invasions, cultural exchanges, and political changes over thousands of years. This rich history has shaped the nation and its people, who are known for their resilience and strong cultural heritage. 1. Ancient Afghanistan, early settlements and civilizations. The early history of Afghanistan goes back over 5,000 years, with evidence of ancient cities like Balkh, often called the mother of cities. Balkh was a significant cultural and trade center, deeply influencing the region's development. Situated on the Silk Road, Afghanistan was a key pathway for trade and cultural exchange between East and West. This vital trade route connected regions as far as China and the Mediterranean, allowing goods, ideas, and people to flow across Asia. The area fell under the influence of major empires, which shaped Afghan culture and traditions. The Achaemenid Empire, an ancient Persian empire, controlled Afghanistan for a time and left marks on its administration, culture, and architecture. Later, Alexander the Great's empire took control, blending Greek and local elements. This mix brought new art styles, architecture, and philosophies into Afghan society, creating a legacy that endures in Afghan culture even today. These influences made Afghanistan a unique melting pot of ideas and customs, setting the foundation for its diverse cultural heritage. 2. The rise of Buddhism and the Kushan Empire. During the first few centuries AD, Afghanistan became a major Buddhist center. The Kushan Empire, which spanned parts of present-day Afghanistan, promoted Buddhist art and culture. This period saw the construction of large Buddha statues, such as those in Bamiyan, which became symbols of Afghanistan's rich heritage. Afghanistan's location allowed it to connect India, Persia, and China, leading to significant cultural exchange. 3. Islamic conquest and the spread of Islam. In the 7th and 8th centuries, Islam spread in Afghanistan through Arab conquests. The Ghaznavid Empire, founded in the 10th century, was one of the first major Muslim empires in Afghanistan. It contributed to the growth of Islamic culture, literature, and architecture. The Ghurid and Timurid empires followed, further enriching the region's culture. This period also saw the construction of beautiful mosques and advancements in science and literature. 4. Mongol invasion and Timurid Renaissance. The Mongol invasion, led by Genghis Khan in the 13th century, brought destruction but was followed by a period of rebuilding under Timur, a conqueror from Central Asia. His descendants promoted a cultural renaissance, making cities like Herat famous for art, science, and literature. This era saw a blend of Persian, Turkish, and Islamic influences that became central to Afghan identity. 5. The formation of modern Afghanistan. In 1747, Ahmad Shah Durrani established the Durrani Empire, which is considered the beginning of modern Afghanistan. Known as the father of Afghanistan, he united Afghan tribes and established a stable rule. Under his leadership, the empire expanded, though it faced internal and external challenges. The Durrani Empire laid the foundation for Afghanistan as an independent nation. 6. The Great Game and British-Afghan Wars. In the 19th century, Afghanistan was caught between the British and Russian empires, which competed for control over Central Asia. Known as the Great Game, this rivalry led to 3 Anglo-Afghan wars. Despite being outnumbered, Afghans fiercely defended their land, and Afghanistan remained independent, though it served as a buffer state between British India and the Russian Empire. 7. Early 20th century, modernization and monarchy. The 20th century began with King Amanullah Khan's reign, during which he sought to modernize Afghanistan by introducing reforms in education, law, and women's rights. However, resistance from conservative factions led to his abdication. Later, King Zahir Shah, who ruled from 1933 to 1973, maintained relative peace and pursued modernization gradually. His reign is often remembered as a period of stability. 8. political changes, and the Soviet invasion. In 1973, a coup overthrew the monarchy, establishing a republic. Political instability followed, leading to the Soviet Union's invasion in 1979. This move was met with strong Afghan resistance, supported by foreign powers. The Soviet-Afghan War lasted until 1989, leaving Afghanistan heavily damaged. The withdrawal of Soviet forces marked the end of the Cold War's influence, but left Afghanistan in a state of chaos. 9. Civil War and the rise of the Taliban. After the Soviet withdrawal, various Afghan factions fought for control, resulting in a brutal civil war. In 1996, the Taliban emerged, establishing a strict Islamic regime. This period saw the implementation of conservative laws and the isolation of Afghanistan from the international community. The destruction of the Bamiyan Buddhists during this time shocked the world, symbolizing the Taliban's oppressive rule. 10. Post-9/11 and the U.S.-led intervention. Following the 9/11 attacks in 2001, the United States launched an intervention in Afghanistan, targeting al-Qaeda and the Taliban. A new government was established, supported by international aid and NATO forces. Despite efforts to build a democratic state, Afghanistan faced ongoing conflict, with the Taliban regaining power in various regions. The U.S. presence continued for nearly 20 years, leading to social progress but significant challenges. 11. The withdrawal of U.S. forces and Taliban resurgence. In 2021, the U.S. and NATO forces withdrew from Afghanistan, and the Taliban rapidly regained control. This event marked a turning point, leading to political changes and economic challenges. Many Afghans faced uncertainty, and the international community expressed concerns over human rights, especially for women and minorities. The Taliban pledged moderation, but the situation remains complex. 12. Modern challenges and international relations. Afghanistan faces multiple challenges, including poverty, economic hardship, and limited infrastructure. The government struggles with issues of recognition, foreign aid, and rebuilding efforts. Relations with neighboring countries like Pakistan, Iran, and China play a crucial role, as Afghanistan seeks to balance foreign interests with its national priorities. Humanitarian aid remains essential for stability. 13. Cultural heritage and national identity. Despite hardships, Afghanistan's rich cultural heritage endures. Afghan traditions, music, poetry, and art continue to flourish, reflecting the country's resilience. The people of Afghanistan are known for their hospitality, family values, and deep-rooted respect for their cultural heritage. These qualities shape the Afghan identity, providing hope for unity and renewal. Afghanistan's history reflects resilience through centuries of conflict, invasion, and change. While the country faces numerous challenges, there is hope for a peaceful and prosperous future. With its strategic location and cultural wealth, Afghanistan has the potential to rebuild and thrive. International cooperation, respect for human rights, and stable governance will be key factors in achieving this vision. Afghanistan's story is a reminder of the strength and endurance of its people, who continue to navigate a complex and evolving landscape. What do you think of our video? Let me know in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button. Also, subscribe to our channel before you go. Thank you for watching.